Hey everyone, hope you're all doing okay. This is Rogat and welcome to the Windows 11 leak. I can't believe that Windows 11 has been leaked in its entirety. This is not the final build, but it's a good indication of as to how the Windows 11 is gonna look like. So without further ado, let's see what we've got. So I'm just gonna power on the machine. Yep, that's fine. And I've already set the ISO, so we're just gonna see from installation and everything how does it work. So from what we can see here is there's already a very nice Windows logo. I think it's more square and more well-rounded, I would say. It's not the same as Windows 10 logo. Looks pretty much the same, but that was like a 3D kind of translucence, and this is a better logo in my opinion. And if we can actually stretch it, that's better. So we're just gonna say next, and I want to install now, and let's see what happens. So setup is starting, hopefully it should start soon, and I'm just gonna skip ahead to the actual setup. Yep, I don't have a product key, so I'm just gonna say I don't have it, and let's try to install Windows 11 Pro because that's the one I'm interested in, or Enterprise, but I can't see the Enterprise version on here. So let's see. Next, yes, I accept. Next, the custom Windows install only, and then yes, next. So should continue the installation, and I'm just gonna skip right past it. Alright, now we're at the setup screen. So I'm just gonna say United States, yes, why not? While we're here, I'm just gonna say that the setup looks very streamlined, and that's not the usual case with Windows, but this looks pretty good. I think they're trying to copy Apple, so when you're trying to copy someone, if it's good, then why not? Yes. Who uses some other layout? I have no idea who uses. Okay, so it's loading. Hopefully it should be at the home screen soon. Wow, let's customize your experience. So you can actually choose your main tasks and then customize your computer accordingly, so it's going to be optimized for that kind of activity. So I'm just going to choose gaming. Alright guys, we're here on the home screen, and the first thing we're gonna look at is this pop-up menu, and it looks very well rounded, and it also says open in Windows Terminal. Looks like they took some inspiration from Linux builds as well. Looks very nice in my opinion. So this is the start bar. All of the icons are centralized, streamlined, and they're now in the center. I'm not sure if I like this. It looks very like Mac OS, and I think that's what they were going for, because they need those people to convert to Windows and come to Windows ecosystem. So if we click here, this is our start menu, and here we have it. Looks very compact. So let's try to go into settings and see what we're working with. Okay, loading. So let's first go to system. Looks pretty much the same as Windows 10. It doesn't look that different. So there are also HDR support right out of the box. This wasn't available in Windows 10, maybe in Windows 10X, but in the standalone version of Windows 10 it wasn't available. So looks like the settings are pretty much the same as Windows 10. There's nothing that different. The UI looks completely similar. So in sound, I think it's the same option. Looks like Windows 10X. For Windows 11, I was expecting a huge redesign. In some areas like the taskbar, it looks very modern and looks good with the well-rounded and translucent colors. But in the settings menu, it's pretty much the same. So nothing different here, so pretty much the same. Clipboard. Projecting to this PC, so this looks new. And now the clipboard is here right out of the box. This was long overdue. Next up we have the Bluetooth, still the same. It might be possible that the most of the changes regarding this OS are underneath the hood, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. A lot of people are saying that this is not the final build, but I think this is pretty much finalized. They're gonna announce it from like 2 weeks from now. So there might be some last minute changes, there might be some changes under the hood like registry changes or command prompt changes, but the UI I think is gonna remain the same. Now there are rumors that they might do an update of Windows 11 and that will come later where they can refine the UI and maybe change it, so that's gonna be your standalone version of Windows 11, which is gonna look different to Windows 10. There's a new icon pack, as we can see in the frequent folders. These are our frequent folders, and if you see this PC, so these are also well rounded and looks very modern. This looks like a NAS SSD which is a nice touch, I guess. Taskbar center aligned, or you can make it left aligned. I think I like this configuration, but depends on the person and the taste. Automatically hide the taskbar in the desktop mode. Again, the same thing. Show touch keyboard button, I don't want that enabled. Now the Windows Defender, if we go into here, then we can actually go into security dashboard. So there's no longer options to disable it right from the get-go. You have to actually go into the security dashboard. Now there's one more thing that I'm gonna do. I think in themes I can enable the desktop icons. One of my biggest complaints regarding Windows 10 was they still have two options to get to. So for example, I can go into settings and change something from here, then I have to go to control panel if I want to change some specific settings that are not within this ensemble. So a lot of people have actually complained regarding that, and they were unable to provide us with a streamlined settings. And I think this is still the case. So this is this PC, and I gotta say I'm really impressed with these icons. They look really nice, and you actually have to see for yourself. So let's try to go into properties and see here. Windows 11 Pro. How did we get here? New icons all around. XD actually put a very useful article. If you don't like the look of the taskbar, you can revert it back to Windows 10 taskbar. So I think that's pretty much it. It looks okay, it looks refreshed, but it's not that different. And I think when they have the UI finalized, they might put a standalone update that we can all download to just customize our UI. One of the new features is when you hover over the maximize button, It actually lets you know what kind of configuration do you want to use. So you can either press it to go full screen, or you can hover over it and it will tell you different configurations that it comes with. So it actually makes it a lot more productive. Or you can choose this one or this one. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys later.